with Steve Wallace, and I'm going to make an introduction to Steve Wallace. Steve Wallace is all-pro, probably Hall of Fame material, because his coach at the 49ers dubbed him the blindside tackle, which went on to be a theme for the position for years afterwards. And I don't know if Bill Walsh knew that he was tagging you when he said that to you. Went on to be part of a movie. Did you get any money from that?
No, I didn't get any money from that. I got a lot of notoriety as far as the guy that put the book together, and to be recognized as one of the greatest tackles in the NFL, and from a great coach, Coach Bill Walsh. It meant a lot. It meant a great deal.
Yeah.
And then also to eventually have a book that was written and then went on and to become a movie. So it's just a very exciting time.
Yeah. Right here, we're here back with our 1983 championship team, and you started as a true freshman here, and this mixes into recruiting base right here, Steve. I mean, if you went back to make your decision again, being able to, who all recruited you?
Coach Neil Callaway and James Daniels were the guys that recruited me over there.
Other schools is what I'm talking about. You had choices.
I had 57 different colleges.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I went out to UCLA, Pittsburgh, Florida State, Wisconsin, and even that other school on the other side of the state.
Yeah, and you picked Auburn. Now give that answer.
I mean, Coach Dye, if you can imagine this, Coach Vince Dooley on one side of the basketball court, Pat Dye on the other side, and I had 22 points that night. And I figured that, there's a good chance, because everybody knew Vince Dooley over there in Georgia, but Coach Pat Dye said, you can play right away. We got this new young brain, and Jack Crow coming in here. He can teach you a lot of things.
I don't believe that part of it. Steve was one of the guys that, like, so many great players today can come in and play as true freshmen. Back in your day, it was rather unheard of, Steve. But you and I know when Bo went over the top down there, we had like 4 freshmen in the game in there blocking for him. You and Jeff Parker and Stokes and no, it wasn't Tambrella, but just a bunch of, yeah, it was a bunch of young guys that came in there and turned that program around as true freshmen.
You're exactly right, Jack. I mean, the thought that Coach Pat Dye would go behind a 17-year-old freshman. At that time, I was 17 years old. Got my first start against the Georgia Bulldogs, and the guy I had to face was 22. So, just a frightening time, but exciting to have an opportunity to play and compete. And like you saying, going Bo over the top.
Over you.
Baby, it doesn't get any better. When you look back at that video, you'll see a young freshman on the bottom, number 78.
That's it.
And that's me.
Bo over the top was over Steve Wallace. That's the answer to that trivia question. War Eagle.
War Eagle.